Invitational, where an impressive leaderboard is lining up for Sunday. Started by the 2012 U.S. Open champion Webb Simpson, the overnight leader, looking for more.
Yeah, no better way to start than making it from just outside 14 feet, Ryan.
Can't birdie them all if you don't birdie the first. You can't birdie them all if you don't birdie the first and the second, Brian.
Which is what he's trying to do right here, Ryan. Second shot from 95 yards, judging the spin perfectly to 7 feet, where he would make birdie as well.
Yeah, so he's 8 under par right out of the gate. Scott Piercy also started the day at 6 under. Here he is at the 6th.
Yeah, and he can make a lot of birdies, and he can make them in bunches. And that's a nice putt coming across the green for Piercy, and that would get him to 8 under par.
And there's something about guys that haven't won in a while this week that are playing well. Stuart Sink fits into that category. His last win, 2009 Open Championship. Started the day 4 back, 24 feet for birdie. He shoots 66 and is 6 under par. Paul Casey hasn't won in forever. Started the day 1 back.
Yeah, in the 10th hole, this from 160 yards. And you can just see by that body language right there, he liked it all the way. That winds up 4 feet from the hole. He would make that.
And he's 5 under. Brian not done, par 3 13th. Best shot we saw all day at this hole.
Yeah, very intimidating. Par 3, 13th. Over water completely. Back left hole location, and Paul Casey, another beautiful iron shot to 3.5 feet, where he'd make birdie again.
He gets to 6 under. Back to Webb now at 10. Back to 7 under. He's 1 back at the time.
Well, there was something about this 10th hole for the leaders coming in here, and they were able to dial it in. And Simpson with another good shot here, and he would birdie that and be tied for the lead.
Yeah, now to 11. Brian looking for more. Outright lead.
Just outside right edge, and he buries it right in the middle for 2 birdies in a row for Webb Simpson.
Webb's last win of the PGA Tour, 2013 in Las Vegas, so it's been a while for Webb. Back to Piercy.
This was tough to look at. This was bad from the get-go. That was not even close.
He kind of slipped on his takeaway. He's been battling a cold all week. Doesn't seem super healthy out there in the heat. But in the meantime, Casey looking for another birdie.
Speaking of heat, Paul Casey's putter was red hot all day long, and look at this read. Beautiful putt at 18 for birdie to finish his round in style.
And now Webb looking to finish in style, as you said, trending in the positive direction. Top 20 from the players, and bang, almost nails it at 18. Just lips out for Webb. He does manage a 67 to finish at 9 under. It's a 2-shot lead, that close to being a 3-shot lead. But we all know no leads are safe heading into Sunday on the PGA Tour. An impressive leaderboard where we find names like the defending champion Jordan Spieth, Jon Rahm, who just about every week seems to be in the top 10, sitting there in striking distance at 5 under. The aforementioned Stuart Sink, Paul Casey, all looking up at Webb Simpson, who spoke with our Matt Adams.
Lead extended and now alone atop the leaderboard. Webb Simpson is joining us. Your thoughts on today's round?
I felt like it was a good solid day. Only 1 drop shot. You know, again, we had a lot of wind. It didn't play easy at all, as evidenced by the scores. But yeah, it's nice to have a couple shot lead. I didn't really look at the leaderboard much till coming in, and you know, it's tough. This is a tough golf course, and I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow and got to go out and kind of keep up the same game plan.
It was interesting in terms of today's, if you call it a game plan, a couple birdies to start going out, a couple birdies to start coming in, 1 bogey wedged in there, really solid.
Yeah, I mean, I said yesterday that I wanted to, you know, try to shoot under par every day. It's rare that it doesn't blow here, and when it blows, it's tricky. All it takes is you to miss it in just the wrong spot. 18. It looks very straightforward and simple, but if you miss it a couple yards right of that pin, it's hard to get up and down. So we're facing that a lot out here, and it's a mental grind. And in some instances, it feels like a major because you're having to think so much on every shot. So I'm going to get some rest tonight and hopefully come out tomorrow ready to go.
It's interesting that you phrased it that way, because where you won your major, it was a strategic golf course where you had to hit into certain sections. The putter, though, has been working particularly well for you this week. Did you discover something? Is there something new going on?
Yeah, I just tried a new grip at the Players. Tim Clark was down there and gave me a little lesson, told me what's been working for him, and I just tried it and felt pretty good and had a nice week putting there, so I'm just kind of running with it.
We wish you the best the rest of the way.
Thank you.